Good morning, everybody. Well, at least it's morning whenever I'm doing this video. So I decided to do something a little different and try to do a tutorial of how to do some quick out-the-door makeup. This is my go-to routine whenever I wake up and my husband goes, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't want to wake up walking out of the house like this, obviously. So this is my naked face. I washed my face last night and I have absolutely no makeup on. So yeah, I'm going to try to do this without doing any cuts. That way you can see for real how long it will actually take me. And let's get going. First, I'm going to put on some moisturizer all over my face. And since I'm just doing like a daytime makeup thing, I really don't feel the need to go into a primer since I have moisturizer. The moisturizer will already help the makeup set into my skin. So for my daytime makeup, I like to use the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. This color is in the Warm Natural 5 or 4.5, and it's really easy to use, and it's just like this. And I like to just take it and kind of go down the sides of my nose, out my cheekbone, and kind of fill that in just like that. So bring it up, down, and kind of fill in the blanks, go on my nose and around my forehead and just underneath my nose. So we got that going on. So I just take my foundation brush and buff it into my skin. I feel like this is like the most quickest foundation routine because Bobbi Brown's foundation stick, they really do have good coverage and you can layer it, but the very first layer is pretty decent coverage. It's slightly sheer, but not really. And this is probably the only makeup that I've ever found that truly, really matches my skin tone really well, and I'm hard to find a match for. So already there you can kind of see my face is already looking a little bit more refreshed. And a lot of times I'll go back in around the under eye area and my cheek. And just kind of give that a little double layer. Now with doing cream foundations, you always have to set it so it doesn't move around your face. And to give me a little bit more of an extra matte coverage finish, I like to go over it with a powder. And I've recently been using the Makeup Forever powder and Duo Matte in the tint has wiped off. I'm sorry. I'll look it up and hopefully I can find it. So I'll go in with a big fluffy powder brush and just kind of buff over my full face. So remember, we're in a hurry because our family is waiting for us. Okay, so now we've done foundation, we've set it with our powder, now we go on with a little bit of bronzer. And I like to use Hoola by Benefit. It looks like this, and it comes with this cool little brush, and I like this brush because it's flat and square, so not only can I use it for bronzing, but I can use it to throw in a little bit of contour also. So I'll start right by my cheekbones. And just kind of apply it, blending upwards, just to warm up my face a little bit. I'm not really too worried about it looking, oh my god, it's like so beautiful. We're just running out the door, but it just kind of gives your cheekbones a little lift and your face a little bit more warmth. So now I'm going to go in with the angle part of it, and I'm just going to kind of do a quick little baby contour. That's just to give my face a little bit more of a definition. Okay, now we're going to blend that up. And I'm just going to kind of hit some perimeter of my face to warm that up and around my jawline. Okay, now we are moving. I'm going to get my highlighter. This is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Copper Diamond, and it looks like that. It's very, very pretty. So I'll get a small tapered fluffy brush and rub that all up in there, and I'll just hit my top of my cheekbone. This is a very bronzy highlighter. It's very golden. It's very pretty for springtime and definitely summer. I can't wait to use this during the summertime. I'll hit my forehead and my chin, and then I'll get some on my finger and hit my Cupid's bow. Okay, so far so good. Looking awake. Okay, now we got all that. Now we're going to do our eyeshadow. So I've got the Pantone Color of the Year Marcella palette, and I'm going to go in with the more neutral color called Macaroon right here, and just kind of buff that all over my eyelid. Now when you're in a hurry and you're about to run out the door, you don't have time to do anything fantastic, so we're basically just going to do a 2-color eyeshadow real quick, because we will finish it with a wing liner. I know that sounds crazy, you're in a hurry, why would you do a wing liner? And that's just because it doesn't take as long to do a wing liner with the liner that I use as it will to do all the different eyeshadows, so it will actually help your eyes stand out and make it look like you've spent more time on your face. Okay, so we buffed that all over. I'm gonna go in with one of these red colors right here. I think it's just the Marsala matte. So I'm going to get that on my brush and tap off the excess, because this is very, very pigmented. And then just go on my crease, just a little bit. Okay. See, now we've gotten our eyes a little warmed up. Now we're going to do our eyebrows. And my hands are slippery. I'm using Anastasia by Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color dark brown, and I'm just gonna kind of just kind of trace over my eyebrows just a little bit, nothing too fancy. Just tracing around the outsides of them and filling in any holes and sharpening that tail. And if you don't have any time to do a whole eyebrow, I would suggest just working right at the head of it to get that shape, and the tail, because right there that already makes, it's got more shape than this one. This one's like, oh, where'd the tail go? So we'll square off this. And then we'll touch up the tail. There. 5-second eyebrows. Okay, I'm about out of breath. Okay, so my trick for the wing eyeliner is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. It comes in a very pointed felt tip, and it squeezes out product really, really well. So just kind of shake it up, get it towards the bottom. This is probably about to run out. And then I'll just start like that angle right there that my bottom waterline is making. And from the tip, push it in, just like that. And then I'll go on this side. Just like that. See, now we've got 2 little points. Now we're just going to take those points and bring it all the way in. Just like that. And then fill it in. And same on the other side. A lot of mistake that I see people making is by pulling out their eyelids like that. I do that all the time, but when I remember not to, it doesn't stretch it out. Because when you do this, you're stretching your skin. Unless you have a facelift, your eyes don't set like this. So when you let go, you see how that gets smaller? So if you're drawing it out like this, it's not gonna lay like that. So just to draw your outline, I would let your skin relax fully, and then you can pull it out and fill it in. And there we go. Sometimes I'll connect it just a little bit on my waterline. Okay. Quickest wing liner ever, right? But it's not something so dramatic and drastic. Like, you can definitely take a lot more time doing a wing liner than I just did. And the one thing that will finish all this up is mascara. Grab your favorite mascara. Right now I just have the Estee Lauder mascara. And do a really good thick layer. Oh no, I just got some on my cheek. If you do that, let it dry. Don't try to wipe it off right away. All right, so after you let it dry, it'll just crust off. There we go. Well, now we get our setting spray, which is really refreshing. And it also kind of blends everything into your skin. And it kind of leaves a dewy finish, which everyone loves. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my Moroccan oil. I'm going to do one little squirt, rub it through my hands, run it through the ends of my hair. Give it a quick brush. Oh, you thought we were just doing makeup? We're going to be out the door looking fly. So I use a curling stick or a curling wand, whatever you call it. And I take a big chunk and I just wrap it around for about 10 seconds and let it fall. Ooh, I hit my door. By the way, for some of you that have noticed, I did go back blonde. The brunette and the red, I just wasn't feeling it. I really like the blonde, so yay! And there's that one. Ooh, that's hot. It doesn't really matter what direction you curl these in because they're going to be really messy, bouncy curls and kind of more of a wave look. So what I normally do is I just let my curling wand heat up while I do my makeup. And so by the time I'm done my makeup, it's nice and hot. Just throw a couple of curls through there, and then out the door she goes. And we'll do one more back here. Now you might be thinking, well, there's really not much curl in there, but there will be. Okay. So we just got some basic little waves, right? So we're gonna put a little bit more Moroccan oil on our hands, run it through our ends, and then we're gonna brush it out. Then we're gonna take some medium hold hairspray and give it a good layer, and then kind of scrunch it as we go. And this will help you get just those basic little wave beach tousled hair look. And this is the Kenra medium hold removable touchable styling number 13. It's also got some shine spray in it too. And there you go. So, quick, out the door, nothing special, just everyday makeup with a little quick wing liner, some natural little curls, little wave to kind of give you some oomph, you know. A lot of times I'll throw my hair in a ponytail whenever I'm running late, and I'll throw like a cute braid through it or something, but yeah. And of course put on lip gloss or whatever, but we're running out the door, we don't have time for that. So, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial of just how to do some quick, simple makeup just to get out the door, to know what is important to do, and what you need to do to accent some of the features on your face just to run out the door. Mainly you want to focus on your cheeks and a little bit on your eye, whether it just be like a normal eyeliner or the wing eyeliner, and just kind of give your eyebrows a little bit of a shape, because what that will do is that will help take the attention away from you not having any eyeshadow or anything like that on. So yeah, I hope everyone had a great spring break, and looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye.